Hi everyone, Sully here from Black Ops Toys. Thank you for watching us on Patreon and subscribing. We appreciate it very much. This is the second part in our SS-109 NSW Winter Warfare from Soldier Story. And we're going to be doing the chest rig today. It's the same day for me, but this is the second video for you guys. Damn it, I should have looked at the pictures. Make sure you look at all the pictures. That way when you're building something...
Because they put the gauges
yeah. All right, anyway, let's keep moving. So, we're going for this look right here with pretty much everything on him. What I'm looking at right now is I'm looking at the chest rig, which is this guy. Then I'm looking at the pouches and the way they have these set up. So, I'm trying to figure out which order these go in. I know that I can fit, based on the molly right here, about 3 pouches per side. And I'm just trying to match these up. Okay, so this one right here, this is a radio pouch. Can fit the radio in there. Got a bungee on top, molly, webbing, M4 magazine pouch. This right here is a neat little pouch. This has an M4 magazine and then 2 pistol magazine pouches right there. And based on what I'm seeing here, this is kind of how they have them set up. We do have a couple more M4 pouches, and one of these is going to be used for the pistol, I think, and then one is for the NVG or night vision kit. You do get other pouches up here and other accessories, and those, based on the photos, you can see that there's a cummerbund with this bag, and it has molly on it, and we're going to utilize some of those pouches on this bag. Okay. So what I'm looking for is I want to see, I think the pistol is going to be the second spot over, but I'm trying to just verify pouch. Is that my stomach?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I don't think you get any stock shots that show the pistol, but I know that that's where you'd want it, I think. All right, so I'm just going to verify the pistol. The SIG, super nice tooling. Easy and simple is getting just as good, but back in the day, man, these are and still continue to be very, very nice. Nice pistols. So that's a SIG. I'm going to see if this fits in the pouch. I'm going to say no, that does not. So I'm going to try this different pouch right here, and we're going to see if it fits in this better. Negative, Ghost Rider. Okay, so maybe the pistol doesn't go in the chest rig. We're going to throw this together and start moving forward. All right, so chest rig, just like the real thing. This is a molly panel, and you can weave in and out. These chest rigs are great, by the way. I like them for a lot of different stuff that I do, but you can paint them. So if you buy this loose, you could paint this with just a matte black, and it would be black, obviously. But you can change the color. You don't have to utilize the color that comes on it. So the nice thing about this is it's almost like it's chemically treated or weathered a little bit, painted. That's what this paint spray is. And it tightens it up and makes it look more realistic, in my opinion. So very, very cool. All right, 2 of those guys. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 cells. So I think what I want to do is start on my inside here and then work out. just little strings. Grabbing, pulling through. Just going to see where that lays. That's where I want it. So, same thing. All right. Now we go back through. Tighten that up. And then I'm going to continue. We'll string one and then I'm just going to do the rest. We'll come back. Now on this rig, you don't want to unzip it. So keep that in mind. You can, I believe that you can get it back on up here, but just in case, you want to leave the zipper intact. Alright, so if you ever purchase a custom figure from someone, if they did all the MOLLE correctly, this is what it would look like. What you see is, you see people when they're putting stuff together, they get bored or they get, this is tedious a little bit, and they'll hot glue it or something. Alright. Pull that down. That's looking good. That's where I want it. Won't come off. Now it's getting tight. There we go. So we'll come across at the end, take care of these. We're going to cut them off and then use a lighter to burn the ends. But wire snips, they're great for everything. Looks pretty good. Like a pro. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, so I've completed the chest rig, put all the pouches on the way I wanted them. Set up with a radio pouch, M4 magazine pouch, M4 magazine pouch, and double pistol mag pouch. Another M4 magazine pouch, M4 magazine pouch, and then your NVG or multi-purpose pouch. And what I've decided is, based on the pistol, I want this on the figure for two reasons. Number one, so I don't lose it, because it's super cool. And number two, because he probably have it on his chest rig. So I'm going to go ahead and use this pouch right here on the end and throw the pistol in that. Okay. And you can see it has the tack light on it, and it would not fit in any of these pouches right here. So that's where it's going to go. Okay. Now, one thing that you notice is this comes with 3 pistol magazines. One has a larger butt plate. I'm going to go ahead and throw this one on the gun. That way, when I have the other 2 in here, they're going to look uniform. So to do that, a lot of times people will go right for this little hook right here and try to pull that out. You'll end up breaking that magazine butt plate, and then you can't get it out. So what I do, you can see the magazine, the bullet right there. I'm going to go ahead and utilize this and just push down on that, and it pops the magazine right out. Throw that one in there. And the tack light just has a little wire here, and that's meant to go and wrap right around there like that. So just throw this on the rail. Just kind of bend it. Or take it off. Essentially it's for a pressure switch, but you can have it just like that too. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that off. But we're going to throw that right here. And we're going to fill this chest rig with everything real quick and just make sure everything fits properly. Okay, looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and snip my loose stuff off down here. Make sure we're pulled tight on everything. These pouches aren't coming off. These are totally on. All right, so we're just gonna clean these up. And again, I'll come back later with a lighter and just be very careful because I don't want anything fraying like that. Okay, now that looks really clean. Okay, so the other thing that I remembered is it comes with this little sheath right here and this little knife. And when I did all the moly on this, I was left with one cell right here. So I think I'm going to throw this down right there like that, and that knife will be on his left side. You never realize how hard you breathe until you listen to yourself on film. Oh. Get this cinched on. I want that lower. I'm moving it down. One. You can see this radio pouch exploded. I'll put it together in a second. You always want to moly these on with nothing in them. So if there's foam in them, take the foam out. If there's a magazine in it, take the magazine out. All right, so let's kind of fill this thing up. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about real quick while I'm thinking about it. What I found really helpful, and this is just recently, I used to be one of those guys that kind of dumped everything out and then would build like that and just have everything everywhere. And now, over the last couple of videos, we've been putting stuff in coordinates. So, example, we take the rifles out and we stick all the parts that go with each rifle in the rifle bags. So each one of these is a little piece of the project, right? And everything is contained, and then when you need something and you want to do this part, that's something that's accomplished, and then you can move on to the next bag. But doing it like that, you can see we have headgear, we have the vest, chest rig, we have the backpack, stuff like that, but everything is all together. So if I was going to stop for the day, I'd actually bag all this in one bag, bag this in one bag, and come back and then start with a bag as the project starts. So anyway, it's helpful. So what is it coming over here? We're going to do this. So you can see it comes with two rifles. One is a Scar 17, like a sniper rifle, and one is a Mark 18. And this right here is your primary. And essentially you're going to have this on your person unless you're set up and sniping, I guess. So you want everything for this rifle on this chest rig. Okay. The sniper rifle magazines will go here on these pouches and then on the sides of the pack. So you throw this down, you're good to go here. All right. I took this out because I need the extra magazines. So radio pouch, it's supposed to do this, so everything is hook and loop. So radio slides in there, that closes like that, this comes down over the top of the radio. This figure did not come with a radio, and I did an unboxing on it and there was no radio to be found, so I'm going to have to replace it with just a standard radio. But these right here, Velcro, so that's how it's supposed to be. All right, let's throw in some magazines. Looks pretty good. Cool. Okay. So now we're going to throw that on the figure. And again, I'm going to have to bring a radio from the office. Finish that out, but that's pretty cool. Looks really good. Undo one buckle. It buckles all over this thing. That's a good catch. tighten up the back of that. Yeah, the radio pouch is a pain in the ass. Probably have to glue it up that. Holding the buckle. These little elastic things, don't lose those. Got lots of excess here. Looks good. Now I'm going to throw on this thing. And this right here is just a hand warmer, and I think that'll be done. We'll be done with that video, and then we'll do the backpack. Goes right there. Great accessory. Love these. And then what I'm going to do is throw some fish weights inside the hand warmer. Just to give it some weight. So cool. I'm just tucking in this part. And throw a penny in there for luck. Cool. If you like this video and want to see more of them, make sure that you subscribe to our Patreon and check us out on YouTube and all of these social media platforms for more exclusive and exciting content like this guy.